Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are at the r/TraumatizeThemBack subreddit and we are looking at the first post from PoshCrw. Okay, it says, "My dad won't stop being creepy." Okay, let's get down to it. It says, "So my dad, 51, has been creepy before, but at the time, since I was around 6, never said anything back to him. When he showed us corn magazines, are you kidding me? Told me illicit facts about his relationship, or shook Alfredo sauce near his genitals while smiling at me. Oh my god. Are you sure he's your dad? Not the PDF file down the street? Okay, they said not all of this happened when I was 6, by the way. Even though, okay, let's continue. He says, so when I was 14, I had this teacher I was close to, and he was almost like a father figure to me. My dad, being the person that he is, decided to say, after I have asked him when I was going to see my teacher again, said, and I quote, "I'll give him a big smooch on the lips for you." What? His head is dent. I decided to say, knowing my dad seemed quite afraid of the thought of being seen as gay. I said, "Oh, do you like him? I bet you have the hots for him, don't you? Never knew you were that gay." He never said anything weird about my teacher again. Uh, this is disturbing. OP, are you okay? It sounds like the PDF file had children. That is creepy. Oh, God. Anyway, the first comment says, "This isn't just creepy. This is abuse. Please keep yourself safe." Yeah. No, this is horrible. And OP replied, "I have reported it to child services several times. They don't consider it abuse, unfortunately." And then the first commenter also replied, "Unfortunately, I believe you. The system seems to work for the parents. I am disillusioned because I had a young lady in my care who is terrified of her mother and her abuse. School officials and school cops kept her safe when mom came for her. A certain state entity called mom and allowed her to manipulate the teenager, into coming back to her clutches." What kind of state entity is that? Demons, I'll tell you, demons. Anyway, say, "Please talk to someone at your school. They can get you help. They can get you counseling. They can get you a designation as a homeless child. If that is what you want, it will allow you to seek your own medical care, enroll in your own school, that is, in a school of your own, and some other things. It is not dull emancipation. Please don't stop reporting the abuse. Please keep yourself safe. Please get away as soon as you can." Oh my god, that is very creepy. And the fact that these so-called child services and stuff, they work with respect to the parents, is even more creepy. Like what this first commenter said. So the girl was finally safe in school, and they had to call the mother and tell her things that she can tell her kid to manipulate her to come back. At this point, it's looking like nowhere is safe for children being abused. That is really sad. Like the people you're supposed to trust, first your parents and then the system, none of them is actually working in your favor as a kid. That's very creepy. I hope OP finds help though. I hope he or she does, because this is not the kind of parent you want. This is awful. Anyway, the next post is also from r/TraumatizeThemBack, and it's submitted by Bluearbird. It says, I released my built up rage on the class bully, and it was satisfying. Anyways, it says, I, 28 female, had a pretty rough childhood. I had severe anxiety and was bullied in school. My parents didn't really help me because they didn't know how to. I don't blame them and I love them. But in 7th grade, I went and asked my parents to move me to a new school because I couldn't take it anymore. And since there were no other public schools in the area, they actually agreed to move me to a private school, which was not cheap. This new school was awesome, and the kids there were way nicer, except for this one boy who was freaking annoying to everyone. E.g., he managed to unlock the door to the bathroom while I was inside. He sometimes just went around hitting people for no reason. He disrupted class all the time, making the teachers focus all their energy on him. He had no friends because he was seriously just the most annoying kid ever. One time, he came to my desk and threw all my stuff on the ground for no reason, and then he laughed. The thing is, nobody bullied him back. Nobody told him off. Not even the teachers. Even though we complained about him, he just got to act stupid until I had enough. We were playing ball outside for gym class, and the entire time he was yelling at me for doing it wrong. I cannot play ball. Like, I have zero motor skills. I tried my best, but this boy would not let it go. My friend told me about all these mean things he said when I could not hear him, and I was getting really fed up. When we came back to the class after lunch, he had returned before us in the classroom. There were a lot of empty boxes because the class was getting packed up to be renovated over the holidays. This stupid boy had built a fort in front of the door with a little hole at the bottom where he could crawl in. He was sitting in the hole, laughing because we couldn't get inside. All the other kids were just standing around, annoyed. Some of them were laughing a bit. I just lost my cool. I had 7 years of built-up anger towards bullies brewing in my stomach. I started yelling. I told him how annoying he was, how mean he was, how nobody liked him, how he was ugly and stupid. I was so freaking angry. My heart was beating fast. I was shaking. I yelled at him for a long time, and when I went outside to cool off, my friends were asking if I was okay. I will admit that I said some pretty mean things. I was a child and angry. My teacher asked me kindly not to say such things, but I could see that she knew he had it coming. I did not feel bad because the last few weeks of the school year were fantastic. Sorry. He was so afraid of me. He didn't bully me anymore. It was one of the most satisfying things I have ever done. Okay. And the first comment says, good for you, OP. Not even an adult. Even as an adult, we need to stand up to bullies because not doing so feeds whatever evil part that makes them bullies. And OP replied, exactly. The next comment says, I had to double check and reread that you were a girl when you said he unlocked the bathroom while you were inside. Yeah, no, that part was actually weird. Like, he's allowed in the female restroom to bully people when they're supposed to be doing their business. That is creepy. Why are the teachers being reserved towards him anyway? Anyway, it says, continuing, it says, something was definitely wrong with that child. Maybe at home or maybe something else, but it should not have been the responsibility of a 7th grader to give him a wake-up call. The kid needs help and firm guidance, but instead he was allowed to terrorize other kids and just make things harder for everyone. Good on you, OP, for what you've done. Like, yeah, that kid needs help, needs somebody to put him straight, discipline wise. Something is wrong with him in his life, either maybe developmentally or at home he's been abused. But this kid is just screaming help, and everyone is thinking if I ignore the problem it will go away, especially the adults around him, which is not supposed to be so. Why is he allowed in the female bathroom to bully people? Why is he allowed to mess up in class, destroy property, make a fort? Like, you just finish class and you finish uh, playing outside, there's a gym class, and you come back to your class and there's a fort and the person responsible is not punished. I don't understand. What kind of community is that? First, the other school, they were allowed to bully the child ran away, came to this school, and now everyone is ignoring the bully, hoping the whole problem will just disappear. That's not how things are done. What are the adults doing? That's so sad. But this boy needs help. And good on OP for actually just taking the boy back off. I know this will not really like solve the problem this boy is going through, but at least it is one less problem for OP. Yeah. So yeah. What do you guys think about this post? What do you guys think about this post? I would love to see your comments and your opinions in the comment section down below. And until the next post, I'll see you guys. Bye.